All right. I'm here with black white combo nonsense. This is regular historic. It's not historic brawl because historic brawl has kind of turned me off lately. The new commanders aren't really all that exciting and I don't know. It's just turning into like a green fiesta and I kind of miss just normal magic. So I'm doing this. Now this is best of 1, it's not best of 3. Uh, but I'm just on this more. I like best of 1 for the ability to play against more people with the same amount of time. I find that kind of cool, especially when you're like a lower rank and you see a wider range of stuff. But I haven't played as much as I'd like to, so if I play more, I'm sure the diversity will start to spearhead. But more about the deck. So the primary card that makes this not just a mono black deck is Book of Exalted Deeds and a bunch of tutors to get Mutavault. And I just put the divinity counter on my Mutavault and win the game. I've scammed so many people with this, it's not even funny. They think I am like a mono black or some weird black mono black splashing white mid range deck with Shieldred One Ring Bowmasters, but in reality, I'm like doing everything to distract my opponent from just trying to put a divinity counter on a beautiful. And I could replace Mastermind's acquisition with Karn, but there are a lot of games where a binding would be pretty decent, or a Gideon's intervention. I've also played against people playing 9 lives. Phyrexian Unlife just came out, so people maybe are just more on that enchantment combo stuff. But I've seen 9 lives around, so Cleansing Nova is nice. Now this isn't necessary because if they just don't answer my Mutavault in the 9 lives matchup, I win when they deck out. But some people don't realize that they'll deck out and they can't actually beat the book combo, so they'll just like stay in the game for 50 turns. And Cleansing Nova just speeds things up. But so does Approach, right? Like I just play Approach if my opponent for some reason doesn't scoop to the combo, and I've Necromentia'd to make sure there's nothing they can do. But they don't scoop. I like to have an Approach in the sideboard to get. I would say it's like suboptimal just to speed games up, but not really because I only have 2 Masterminds and I can only get 2 cards every game, right? Like it's not like I'm getting 2 bindings in a game or something like it. Usually one of the Masterminds is free to get this at some point in that game, right? So it's not, it doesn't really take up a slot. Sometimes this wins without the book. You know, they answer all my Shieldreds. I can't actually kill them. I have no Munivolts left, and sometimes they don't expect this, so it's somewhat reasonable. I'm running Inquisition. I think I did have Thoughtseize in here for a second, but I must have taken it out. I don't remember when I took it out, but this feels fine. The life loss in Thoughtseize is kind of sketchy. Like I have Grim Tutor, Sign in Blood, the One Ring if I don't have a Shieldred, so it can get kind of sketchy health-wise, especially if everything's aggressive. Ruined Halo, I kind of look at this as another set of Necromentias, but on 2 mana, where I'm naming something that could just completely demolish me, especially if there's like 2 in play. It's just nice to name it. You cannot name the questing beast, that will still hit you, but you can name plenty of things that may have resolved. And you're like, all right, well, I'll just put this on it. So I answered the first one and all the preceding ones basically with this, if it's just like a straightforward creature. And there's a few of those, like Bowmasters. You can just name Bowmasters, and you don't feel too bad about that. Um, the End is another card. The End is actually the reason I built this. This is probably my favorite card of the new set. I just like to shut down my opponent's stuff by answering the first one and all of the preceding ones, just like Binding, except at instant speed. This can't target enchantments and stuff, but I think it's just a really cool card. I really don't ever see the. I think that ability used to be called Fateful Hour, like if you have 5 or less life or something. That's not really. This is a 4 mana card. It's never going to be a 2 mana card. If my health total is in the negatives because my opponent is smashing me really hard and I have a Mutavault combo, there has been plenty of games where this does cost 2, but it's usually irrelevant because I've already won and my opponent just hasn't scooped. So there's that. But it is 4 mana heavy, so there might be something I could do to change that. And all of the lands except Mutavault basically have to tap for white, even though it is basically a mono black deck, because this is triple white, and the activation is triple white. So it's really important to get this in play. So I want to be able to do that with all of these. And it doesn't really mess you up at all. Like the Cabal Coffers thing is kind of nice, but I don't think that's the direction this is even trying to go. You could maybe take out Sign in Bloods for like 2 more One Rings, but I don't know. One Ring is kind of cute, and again, this is 4 mana heavy. It's debatable that like every deck that wants to play One Ring should play 4. But this card is extremely strong, but for now I'm just gonna run 2. And yeah, I've rambled for about 6 minutes. That seems good to me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's see how we do. Probably Shieldred. Shoot. That's actually kind of tough. Maybe this. Okay. Maybe even Grim Tutor, but no. Okay, so it's not the blue-white Aura enchantment deck, but to be fair, it hasn't been that in like 10 years. It's usually just this now. That one's just still on my radar for some reason. I've seen this one plenty of times, though. Bowmaster is actually pretty good against it, especially when they only have 1 land. Oof. There's no counter spells, and I don't see any merit in casting this now, but I also don't see a reason not to. But, I mean, if I wait, I can ping the Vault Scourge. Okay, good. Yeah, and then I can block the Esper Sentinel. Oh, someone's upset. Someone kept the 1-lander. Oh, it's not enough, is it, boy? It's not enough. I just need me to vault. Off the top, please. It took them 20 minutes to keep their hand, and then 20 minutes to cast Thoughtseize. Well, they're definitely going to take this. I could be wrong. Maybe this is super relevant. 1 ring is possible. Okay, it took them 20 minutes to mulligan, actually play Swamp Thoughtseize, and then use Thoughtseize for no reason. Look at that. Oh, Thoughtseize bug. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look, it is a Field of Ruin. It is. I don't know what it is with this game, but, like, people have been playing a lot of these Field of Ruins, which means my book is kind of useless, unfortunately. I still think I'll cast it, though. Let's swing first. Something's telling me I should not have cast Bowmasters, fully expecting my opponent to have a Bowmasters. Yep, looks like they do. I'm not going to attack. Oh, no. Alright, I was wrong. I really don't get why people play this. I don't know what land in the universe justifies Field of Ruins. Like, I really don't get it. I just find that unusual. I don't have basics, which maybe I should have 1, but still, I don't see why people would play these. This isn't really this isn't the game for them, in my opinion. Just take the Shieldred, please. Please just take the Shieldred so I can take my turn. There you go. My opponent randomly floated 1 mana for no reason. Love to see it. Liliana's annoying, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because I don't have anything going on. Anyways, I don't think I'm winning this. I could still top deck a Mutavault. Oh my god, I top decked a Mutavault. Okay. So now I have to name... I have to find Necromentia, and then I have to dodge the other 2 Field of Ruins, assuming my opponent's playing 4. I'm going to do this now because they have endless removal, and I need them tapped out to actually even go for this. Okay, so at least here, I believe we do get to kill Liliana, which is nice. They also might actually discard the other one if they're not paying attention. Or, I mean, it could just be the worst of the cards here, I don't know. Nope, they just got rid of a land, simple enough. So I'm going to put this on white. Actually, no, there's more double black in my deck. There's more double black. I do have double cave. I was going to say white for, like, future books, but... nah, that's just not worth it. There's 2 more books. Yeah, at this point, we're just definitely just trying to dodge these. This doesn't do it. It doesn't actually kill me. They can make me sacrifice every permanent except this Mutavault, and I don't really care. They could have another cut down, and they probably do, so I'm just not going to swing. I don't think pressuring this Liliana has any merit, so... my opponent easily has a way to stop them from dying from this, so... could be that new tutor that sacks your 1 ring or something. There's plenty of ways to not die. You're drawing so many cards. Oh, Fatal Push too. Okay, so they have multiple cards that kill my Mutavaults. Okay. Bowmasters. Wow, so surprising. Did not see that one coming. Let me tell you. Again, I'm just looking for Necromentia. One, two, three, four. Okay, that does do it. So 1, 2. We will go get Necromentia. Search over. Yep. Make sure I do. Make sure I use the right side. There's no Necromentia on my sideboard, so make sure I use the right side of this puppy. We go get this. Again, we do not care about this Liliana ultimate at all. And I name Field of Ruin. While my opponent ponders if they should cut down for no reason. There you go. Let me make sure that's the right name. Yeah, because I know there's like Demolition Field now. Field of Ruin. They did have 2 more. Click, click. Alright, so those are gone. And they have no Demolition. So that is GG. And this will probably be an example of somebody who doesn't scoop. And we sit here for 20 minutes while they figure out their deck. While they figure out, they just sort of deck out. Some people try to trick me and put the wrong Mutavault in the separate pile. Some people try to do that. Select a pile to sacrifice. Okay, they put the right one in the wrong pile here, so I sacrifice pile 1. That was really loud. Jeez. And here we go. This is our life now. Oh, they're reading it. They're reading it. Okay, we're going to the ring now. We're consulting the ring. Copium. Like I said, people don't know how to scoop to this. I don't know why. Oh, oh, they did it. They figured it out. Oh, yes. Um, yeah, right. We're missing both combo piece and don't have any early removal, but we're on the play, so I'm feeling spicy. Uh-oh. Wait, no, that's just artifacts. I don't think normal blue-white plays this. Yeah. So, what's most likely going to end up happening is nothing mattering except Metallic Rebuke, I think? Inventor's Fair. Whoa. That's deep. Yeah, it looks like Metallic Rebuke or Bust, probably. I'm fine with letting them draw, but maybe this is a game where I don't have to. Alternatively, it doesn't matter. If they keep drawing, that means they're probably going to tap out every turn, and I can much more easily go for the combo. Because I'm going to give them spells every turn to tap out with. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. They don't have a land? Ooh. Well, if they don't have a land, I'm just going to... I just sit behind this for a bit. I could have just tutored for, what's it called? Mutavault. Okay, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoa, what? Howling Mine? I haven't seen that in so long. Okay, they just tapped one of their thingies for like no reason. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is not pay for these, and then I'm gonna tutor up Mutavault. Actually, you know what? Let's play this, not pay for these. I guess it harasses their life total too, it's kind of cute, but I want to just play this. Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably pretty likely I just find a Mutavault. So this is cool. And I've gained life off of the thing, so that worked out. Make a 3/3. Oh yeah, Howling Mine with Shieldred's actually really bad. I didn't even think of that. They really need to find an answer to this. This might be a Teferi deck, which would suck, but I do now have these, which I feel a lot better with, instead of Binding of Ixalan. This card is just much better. Okay, this is good. This is good. This still leaves them with blue mana. Kind of spooky, scary. Okay, never mind. So now it's a matter of, do they have an answer to the Mutavault combo? Which they very likely could. They very likely could. You know what? I probably should have Inquisitioned first. They do have Teferi. Ah, that sucks. Okay. It's fine, though. It's fine, because I have an answer and I see no counterspell. Oh, I have to shift enter. I have to shift enter. If I can hit that oh wow, that's the Teferi you got if you played the game before it came out, like the alpha Teferi, which I accidentally didn't get, and I'm upset forever now. That's super cool to see. This person's been playing Magic Arena since it came out. Just like me. Come on, play that Teferi. Run that sucker out there. Run that thick boy out there, yeah. That's right. What are you doing? Oh, okay, that doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter. I can go get Cleansing Nova. I can also actually just go get Approach the Second Sun. But I think I'll just leave up the end. I really want to the end Teferi. Because he can exile my Mutavault. I'll do it in response to the plus. There we go. I need to get that crap out of here. They only had one? Wow. Good thing I didn't lose to it. I would have been really upset. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. There is no card in my opponent's deck that beats this, so we win. They didn't even pick anything. They didn't even pick a card. They just declined to choose, sat there for like 10 minutes, and they're like, alright, kill it. That's funny. Alright, I took out 2 Shieldreds for 2 cutdowns. I have 24 lands, but this isn't the main strategy. And again, we were kind of top heavy, and I think this is just slightly better. I haven't really tested cutdown, but keeping track of everything I've seen so far, it does kill the majority of nonsense that I've played against. So, let's try that. Alright. Castable hand, we have this half of this going. Whoa, that's a black-white land. Hello. Hello, what's this? Oh. Ooh, do I take Duress? There's no way my opponent takes Book, right? No, we can just... Yeah, we take Duress, and then I can surprise my opponent with my own Bowmasters, right? Breach is kind of spooky, but it can't steal anything out of my deck, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's fine. Just trade off stuff here. Ooh, opponent doesn't have another land. Oof. Don't worry, opponent, neither do I. Neither do I. Oh, we did it! We put a second counter on an army. I mean, we cheesed it, but it works. Oh, come on! What are you doing? What is this? What is this? At least my opponent's playing 7 drops, so... Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay half my life total to do all this stupid stuff. Literally half my life total. Whoa, do they have Reprieve? What is that? Does my opponent have Reprieve? They might have Reprieve. It looked like there was a pause there. I wonder. Shieldred me, bro. Oh. Should I swing anyways? Nah. Alright, play you. Play this. Pass. So now my opponent can't just cast Elish Norn. Okay. Sure, yep, that works. So I want to dodge a Fatal Push. Okay, they don't have one. They do not have one. Good, good, good. Discard doesn't cut it. Oh, what is this? What is this in their hand? I think it's a discard spell. It's not an instant speed removal spell, I don't think. Because this snap resolved from the One Ring trigger. Okay, it is a sorcery speed removal spell, yeah. That's what I picked up. Yep, I go to 5, and then I should just win. I mean, I might not, but... So, if they don't have an answer, we win. But they could. Black-White has a lot of stuff going on. I love a fellow Orzhov Mancer here. Oh, doing all this adorable stuff. That's great. I need Necromentia, probably. Naming... I don't even know. Should probably just Field of Ruin. Do I even end this? Like, do I the end this card? I don't even... Does that matter? It costs 2, I guess. Sign in blood for a black source would be nice. Probably just do that first. I'm going to go into the negative, so it doesn't matter. The life loss, irrelevant. But like I said, the end always just costs 2. Post-combo, this card always costs 2 for me. There, you played their land. No, nothing to do with that, I guess. Oh, wait. We can just do this and find out. Wait, let's draw. Let's draw. Oh. I'm going to be kind of... I'm just going to look for a land here. I'm just going to look for a land. Before I, like, the end something for no reason. Because if this doesn't matter, I don't see why I'm casting the end on it. The only thing that does is give me information, so I know what I'm playing against. Like to beat. Can put this on black. And I think I'll hold because they've shown me discard, and I don't want to lose Necromentia. So they do get another opportunity to find an answer. Don't care about that one. My opponent's still playing, so one would assume they have another answer. It's also extremely likely they find something like Duress here. I could have maybe named Duress. Nah, that doesn't seem kosher. Draw last, lol? Order, lol? Makes me think there's no Field of Ruin, lol? Because they didn't tap and draw for Field of Ruin, specifically? Lol? Alright, looks like we're not tapping the One Ring. We're not swinging. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, so let's figure out what their win condition is. Why they have not scooped yet. Could be Karn, actually. Killing this also means the One Ring is an actual clock. I mean, it's really slow, but it does speed the game up faster. And again, everything else is kind of whatever. Alright, let's see here. Useless, useless, useless. What is this? Useless. Alright, cool. They do... Nope. I was about to say, farewell, my 9 lives combo, but I'm not playing that anymore. Literally nothing? Alright. Literally nothing. Love to see it. Also, this is another deck with just 2 copies of Shieldred. That's pretty cool. Only 2 copies. I'm going to cut down that for no reason. Alright. Opponent doesn't want me to cast my spells in a game that was unwinnable. Alright, after further deliberation, I'm going to add a Necromentia over a Ruined Halo. Yeah. It helps with the blue-white control matchup, which is already kind of bad. And let's actually add 1 basic, because, again, it seems like everyone has a fetish for Field of Ruin, even though I don't see any deck in the game that cares about a valuable land like this, my deck specifically, but people seem to run it anyways. So I'm going to take out probably a pathway for, I think, a swamp, but there is a debate for a plains. I think I'm going to lead with a... I'm going to lead with a swamp. Let's start with the swamp. I feel like that's just more... That's just better. Let's do that. Oh, hey. We got our 1 Ruined Halo. Nice. Hopefully it's useful. Discard, Bowmaster's the end. I love it. Do I play this turn 1? This is a tapped land. Because I don't have many things that satisfy the check here, unfortunately. I did add 1 that does, but not enough. I'd also like to play this on white. This is green-white, so Collected Company Oak Sage combo trash. Love it, love it. Let's put... I called it trash. I just instantly called it trash. That's funny. Oh, look, it's the literal deck I was just talking about. Alright, so we have to take... this. It's their next turn play. Maybe they never draw land and I win. Also, I can kind of name Scurry Oak with Ruined Halo. I can also kill a piece of the combo with Soul Warden, like just killing it. This can go on white. Don't worry. My opponent's deck is not trash. It's not trash. It's actually pretty good. This is one of the... I think this is the matchup I like to see, because it's just Skyclave Apparition or they lose. And that's about... That's like literally it. I don't know why they didn't cast the Oak. That's strange. I feel like I would have cast that. What? Oh, I don't have second black. Oh, I've done myself dirty. Okay, I can't be convinced to cast this Ruined Halo. Sorcery Speed Company. Oh, nope. Guess not. Surely we draw land. Surely. Nope. God forbid. Here's the part where they go Soul Warden Heliod, and I literally lose instantly. Nope. Here's the part where they cast a second company. Nope, they just had Heliod in hand. So I lose to a single ping of life gain. Okay. If I didn't block, they could do the combo right now, giving this lifelink, so I kind of had to. Still no land, God forbid. So I can name Lunarch Veteran. No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, I guess we're getting rid of a Shieldred. And I will go for the throat, the Scurry Oak. Okay, so I can name Luminarch Veteran with Ruined Halo to stay alive, so it doesn't kill me. I think that makes sense. I feel like it does. So let's do that. So now I kind of want them to find a way to enable this so I can kill it with the end. That would be nice. Castle Ardenvale does make tokens that do pretty well against me. But I think I have time to ignore that. Do I? Let's see. I play this. I get Mutavault. I think I'm going to go for the combo. This also puts a land into play, which is reasonable, right? Go to 8, but I can chump block this 3/3. Honestly, I would have kind of preferred him to play an actual creature off the top and not like this really, really, really good card, so they can never draw dead now. I can take this, though. Opponent forgot I have protection. Love it. Oh, nope, they remembered. Damn. I could have, like, double blocked. Now that's stupid. Alright, so either they have Collected Company, but I kind of feel like I would have seen it immediately, because it almost would have just straight killed me if I didn't block. So they might not actually have that. Funny enough, we have Fateful Hour, which is hilarious. I really don't want this to get hit by a Skyclave, but this is what I plan to do. I also have plenty of chump blockers with another Bowmaster. So this is not a terrible spot, but it's not a great one. I really can't afford... Like, this just can't be Collected Company, though. I don't think. Otherwise, we're in a bind. Okay, it doesn't look like it is. Probably just a land. Or something weaker than just making a token. Is this Ruined Halo actually going to save me? That's funny. Looks like it is. Oh my goodness, it is. Okay. So I play this. Block both of them. If my opponent plays Collected Company in response, I am pooped. Okay, that's good. That kind of clears the way for me. Because they wanted to save the Soul Warden by making a token. This clears the way. So we have the combo. It's a matter of them having Field of Ruin. Alright. Just double block here. Yeah, this Ruined Halo just like hard carried. It like gained like 15 life. Which is really funny. Alright. And, yep. So I'm going to hold on to this to cast it on anything like Scurry Oak or Heliod that becomes enabled. A Johnny? What? Okay. Let's just do this for no reason. Oh no, I forgot they were going to enable this. Oh no, I'm stupid. I could have the-ended it. Oh, it's fine. I mean, they're tapped out. They can't cast Scurry Oak now. Doesn't matter. I believe his ultimate does not target enchantments, right? Yeah, so if I had 9 live Solemnity, this actually wouldn't do anything. Actually, if I had Solemnity, Heliod doesn't do anything. That was another way I tended to beat this. Just playing 9 live Solemnity. But we will deal with Heliod. And I will do it on my opponent's draw step to, Can I play this? No, there's no reason. A Johnny just kills it. Ooh, do I just the-end a Johnny? No, we're the-ending that. Just in case they drew another one. They could find Collected Company and then, like, pick the new one. Oh, they drew... They had it in hand. They actually drew it. They had it in hand, dude. They drew it. It actually worked. Oh, I love it. They actually drew it. So, yep, there's this guy, Clays. Usually the bane of my existence, but this is not the game for it. So they do have one Boseiju. Good thing I saw that. I can find another Mutavault. Yeah, just looking for Mutavault here. Or Necromentia. Or Tutor. So Tutor. I think there's 2 different Tutors. Necromentia, Mutavault, so I can do it again, like a second combo. So I have like half my deck saves me from their 1 copy of Boseiju. Alright, we win. There it is. Assuming my opponent didn't randomly sandbag it from hand. Like a weirdo or something. Boseiju who endures. Uwu. Gimme. Alright. Let's just triple check. Yep, that's it. And that's game. Surely they scoop when I cast this approach. Surely. Surely they don't want to watch me draw it slowly, painfully, for 7 turns. Double approach. Whatever, double company. Alright, come on. Surely this will make you scoop. Oh, it doesn't? Oh. Here, you can have my Bowmasters. No, actually, I'm going to block. Surely that approach would make them scoop. Surely. Another Voice of the Blessed. How will I ever win? Oh my goodness. Look at this thick boy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him live his best life. I wish I was a 29-29. Alright. For some reason they gave up. I don't know what could possibly have made them give up there. Alright. So, this is an awesome deck. I love playing it. There's definitely some fine-tuning to do. And I would say my notable weak matchup is Blue-White Control. Which is funny, because Blue-White Control, if this was best of 3, would probably also be the one worst matchup, right? Like, it would just be really bad. And it's no different in best of 1. It is tough to beat, but it is possible. I played against it, I think, once, this play session, yeah. And I can't answer Teferi, right? If it resolves, I'm kind of screwed. I do have play now with the end, whereas Binding used to... I mean, sorcery speed, good luck. But this helps a lot with the Teferi. But, like, Necromentia is your go-to, right? Bowmasters as well, harassing their plus on the Teferi. And you could replace Cut Down or maybe some Go for the Throats, and probably this Ruined Halo, for more discard spells to get past counter spells to actually resolve your combo. But other than Blue-White Control, I think this deck is really solid, right? It's doing the normal stuff that you see in black, and it's just splashing white for this. And it beats a very wide range of the things I've played against so far since the release of the new set, which isn't too different, at least not yet. Like, you should feel good every time your opponent has a 1 ring, and you're like, okay, cool. Like, you don't care. Like, any game where that's the case, any deck that can say they don't care about their opponent's 1 ring is probably doing something right, and it's pretty neat to have that happen, and not just be like Karn the Great creator so they can't activate it, or something like that, which was also decent. But yeah, it could definitely tune this. Like, most of the times I cast this, I'm in the negatives, right? As I think we saw, just because the combo's already in play. I'm in negative life total. This is doing whatever. So that's kind of nice. It lets me kind of pool 2 spells in the same turn. It lets me get around soft counters, kind of. But I would never look at this as a 2-mana card. That's not really reasonable. There are a lot of Field of Ruins, and there are some Besagus. Not every green deck plays it, but you got to come prepared for it. And again, the 4 Necromentias are pretty good at doing just that. Pithing Needle as well. If for some reason, let's say it's turn 5, and I can't Masterminds or Grim Tutor. Well, Grim Tutor's out of the question, but yeah, I have Masterminds in play, and it's turn 5. I can just Masterminds Cage if I'm really certain my opponent's answer to Mutavault is Besaju, and I can just name Besaju so they can't channel it, and then I could probably win if they can't answer the Cage, which is like decks like Elves is an example of that, and they just can't do anything to that. They don't really play Reclamation Sage that much. Because Besaju, right? Reclamation Sage is now just a land, so there's not really much of a reason to play both. But yeah, the Necromentias are, I wouldn't say unfortunately necessary, but it does kind of feel rough to get a turn, to take a turn off to like get this to cast. And if you're not good at reading what your opponent is playing, or you don't know what to respect in the meta, or just what your opponent's playing specifically in that given game, you probably don't want to play this. Because if you're not used to knowing when to get Mutavault down and do the thing, and knowing when it's safe to do it, and knowing when your opponent is on, this is probably not a great deck for you. But if you are, then this is a great deck. I think this deck is actually pretty good, and if I had to play a more competitive list, I love Ruined Halo. I don't know. I'll come back with probably a tighter list, but I can't. Look at this card. It's my favorite. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this card. How do you not like this? But anyways, if you're not good with Necromentia, don't play this. But it does reward people who are paying attention to, like, if you're good at the read, if you're good reading your opponent, you are very rewarded with Necromentia, which is really cool. And I love the fact that you can play 4 of this in a main deck and a deck. I think that's just really cool. Alongside what is essentially more copies of it here too, right? Which is actually really cool. You could probably say this is one of my favorite effects in the game. A card I hate to see every time. Well, guess what? Now you just don't have it. I just love that effect. But yeah, you could definitely take out like One Ring, Shieldred, or like you could probably take out some of these for Karn and side out some of this for artifacts and do that instead. That's definitely reasonable. Like at this point, we might not even want the Shieldreds at all. Maybe they're better as discard spells or removal. Because there's a lot of games where if it's in my hand, I'm like, do I really want to cast this instead of tutoring for a combo piece, right? And stuff like that if I think I can go for it. And it can only buy you so much time if you do decide to cast it, especially if your opponent just counters it or answers it. You're just like, well, I kind of wish I just tutored for a combo piece instead. Especially if it was an uncounterable combo piece like Mutavault. But that just comes with play and getting used to what you should be doing and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm shuffling stuff around. It's fun. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this list. If you have something that you think I could add to it or make it better, let me know. But this is how it is now. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.